is Jordan Balance. I'm in 11th grade and I'm one of the junior captains. I started running track November of last year, my sophomore year in high school. A goal that I set for myself would be making sure that I work on my technique a lot throughout my events and make sure that I'm working hard so that I can contribute to the team.
Off-season training has been pretty tough. We're working really hard, doing weights, conditioning. My name is Larry Davis. I'm an athlete at Blythewood on the track team, and I compete in the 400 meters. I started in 8th grade running for Team Blaze. I ran 1 year there. Coming the next year, I played a season of football, and then after football season, I came my 9th grade year, and I started my first season here at Blythewood, running track here. They're all very welcoming. It's like a family here. Yeah, they're always here to motivate me, especially when I'm not feeling as well. They're always here to motivate me, just push me through practice when I need it most.
So I started track around 7 or 8 years old. A good friend of mine, she told me to come try out. So I ran the club circuit, AAU meets, USATF. And then in 7th grade, I joined Blythewood High School and ran for the high school. And I did a lot of sports before track, but when I started track, that's when I kept running. So I'm currently in 11th grade and I love Blythewood track. I really do love this team. When I first started in 7th grade, I didn't really know what to expect coming in, running with high school and just a new environment. In 7th grade, I won the 200-meter dash in the state championship, and I got second in the 400 and the 4x1, 4x4 relay teams. We got first in those. 8th grade, I got injured, so I didn't really get to run in that many meets. Being injured was tough. I got injured. We had just finished high school season, the state championship, and I ran in the AAU state championship meet. I was running the 4x1, and I was at the last, almost at the finish line, and I just I fell, and I just knew something was wrong. Got the X-ray, and I had a pelvic avulsion, so I fractured my pelvis, and I had surgery, most of physical therapy. I would say don't try to have it all on yourself and be I have to get this, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this for me. But I got back with the help of trainers, and I was able to come back. The main thing is to trust God's timing, because He's the main one that's going to get you back, and just be patient and just, trust the process and trust God.
Coach, you said 7 to 8 steps?
Okay. It's like a track team, but we're also a family. So it makes it easier when you can root on each other. The energy really goes off to the next person, and I think that's why we've been able to just dominate at the state championship and just all meets across the state the last few years. We have a really great team, and I think the work that no one really sees the work that we do in practice, but they see at the state championship and how we're doing so great. But it really starts really in the fall. We train hard. We have great coaches. We just train, and we've been able to do really good. Our head coach, Coach Alicia, she's phenomenal. She, as a former athlete herself, she really knows all about track and field. So she'll even show you the drill that you're supposed to do and do it better than anyone. You'll be wow, we're not doing it right.
Coach Alicia, she really pays attention to her athletes, make sure that everybody has a specific she knows everyone's strengths and weaknesses, and she tries to help us overcome some of our weaknesses, but she really pays a lot of attention to a lot of the teammates.
Having a coach like that to help you and guide you and show you what's right, and she does so much for the team in all groups, because we have a really big team, and so for her to just be able to go into each individual athlete and have each individual athlete progress, it makes the whole team better.
I'm a Coach Alicia Hawkins, head coach of the girls cross country, girls track and field, and boys track and field. As a daughter of a track coach, he's a legend here, Coach Matthew Hawkins, Lower Ridgeland High School. I started running track when I was 11, and ever since then I've been hooked onto it. I grew up Also a good athlete at Lawrence High School, winning state championships, regions, and all that kind of stuff. In high school, we went to South Carolina State. I was also all conference in the MEAC conference. And then I did a little running after college. And then after that, I had my daughter, Brianna Green. She's like, you know, another legend here at Blythewood. And then once, I guess around 2019, I became the head coach here at Blythewood. My first year here, I think we got like 34th place in the state, and then every year I think we went up to like number 12, then we went up to number 9, then we went to 5, and I believe then we got second, first, and first. We all know once you step your first day of practice or conditioning, we're here to work. Everyone knows that, even the new athletes, I mean, sometimes it's overwhelming. I see it's overwhelming for a lot of them, but the coach was like, we're welcome. We welcome everyone here. Even if you're a 15-second runner or if you're an 11-8 runner, we want everybody here. We want everybody to be safe, happy, healthy, and, you know, mentally ready to compete. The first kids I ever coached on the high school level were guys, so it was something that was, you know, already, you know, instilled in me. So I became the boys and girls track coach after, you know, the success that the girls team had. I was approached by the athletic director and the principal at the time, and they basically asked me what would I feel like, you know, kind of, you know, they had a hard time finding a boys coach. They were like, well, what do you feel like, you know, just taking over the guys? And I was like, I just said yes. I would say the discipline of the boys have really changed over the years. I mean, because they needed someone to like really, you know, pour into them. And the more I poured into them, and then the more they started to see, hey, coach really cares about me, she really wants to do good. And that's when they really decided to start to buy in. And then once I started to combine the boys and the girls together, it seemed like everyone, like the girls were celebrating the boys were celebrating the girls. So it's just like, I actually like it better that way, because it just creates, you know, it creates a dominating atmosphere. And that's always been my goal, just, you know, just to be dominant. There are a lot of boys because I think the boys really put out, just to be honest, the boys have put out, I would say more than the girls. It just always came up short because there just wasn't enough, you know, depth there. But as far as we had Josh and Jacob Gary with that team, with the 4x4 team, my first 4x4 team, that scared a lot of people in South Carolina. That was with Josh Gary, Jacob Gary, Caleb Kelly, and Amir Jones. That was probably one of my successful relay teams Blythewood has ever had. I mean, they were a record team here. I'm going to say Jalen Grant. He's been a captain since he was a sophomore, and he was just one of those kids that just waited his turn. And when senior year came, he just, you know, blew up. We also have D'Angelo Brooks. He was another one, like current record holder. And he's currently at Claflin University. Oh, Darren and Daryl Robinson. When they came out last year, they only year ran track at Blythewood. They really turned the program completely around. I'm really biased, but the first, I would say my daughter, because Brianna Green, because she's a current record holder in the long jump and 4x1, and she had to give up a lot of her time for me, for athletes, and she was okay with that. Also, Haley Duncan, she's currently at University of South Carolina. She graduated in 2023. She was another family member of mine. Her family, you know, they just bought into my system. Also, Ariana Williams, she's at University of Iowa, and she was another great from Blythewood. I mean, she's on that 4x1 record team, and on that 4x1 record team, and she has always been all-state. I mean, she's won individual titles in the 400 and the 200s, and she was a very good captain for the team. It is an expectation to win 4 in a row. Well, I don't talk a lot about the winning aspect, but I do talk about not losing. I mean, a lot of people, that'll go over a lot of people's heads when you say those type of things, but there's a difference between thinking about winning and just not losing. Because when you don't lose, there's so much more to gain from not losing than it is just to win.
Living for the glory of a 4-4.